Hey y'all, it's your boy T Love. I talked briefly about heat exhaustion in one of my other videos, but I feel that I ain't do it justice because that's some serious shit. So therefore, I want to redo this video. If I don't do something right the first time, I ain't got no problem with trying to redo it to make it better or to make my point clearer. So that's something to do with this. First things first. One thing you shouldn't ever do is spend 7 to 8, 9, 10 hours in 95, 96 degree heat without any water. You shouldn't be out there for that length of time anyway. But if you have to be out there, this is what you look for. These are some of the signs that you'll know that you're suffering from heat exhaustion. First of all, if you're standing in one spot, maybe watching a concert or whatever you're doing, and you're not walking around, but you're just, that basic spot, that's going to cause you trouble. Because if you're just standing in one spot, you might be dancing or whatever the case may be, but you're not using that much energy. So you're just there, just standing there, Boy, when you start to walk, and you put your body in motion, now you're using energy. So anything that you're lacking is going to come to the surface. So if you're standing out there 7, 8 hours and you ain't been drinking no water, once you start walking, all your faculties and start working, that's when you're going to realize it. First thing that you're going to feel is that faint-headedness, that slight dizziness. Now, for those of you that have been drunk, that's what people think. The first time that they see someone suffering from heat exhaustion, they think the person is drunk. Like I said, I suffered from it. And because I wasn't drunk, that made the situation worse. You see what I'm saying? Because me as a man, once I felt myself suffering from it, I started feeling faint-headed. I started feeling dizzy. I ended up falling. Because I know that I'm not drunk, the first thing I wanted to do was get up to prove that I wasn't drunk. But the thing about it is your brain tells your body what to do. So when you're dehydrated, severely dehydrated, the brain is telling your body to chill, shut down, get some water. So that's what your body does. It shuts the fuck down. So all that getting up, walking, there's none of that. And again, because I wasn't drunk or because you're not drunk, you want to prove that you're not drunk. So you keep trying to get up. And that just makes the situation worse. I tried to get up twice. And both times I found myself on my ass. Because I needed water. Think of it like a gas tank. You have E and then you have fumes. When you're suffering from heat exhaustion, now you're running on fumes. And those fumes are disappearing just like that. So now you're not working with anything. So people, make sure if you're going to be out there on a hot day, drink water. Don't drink Kool-Aid, don't drink lemonade, which is what I was doing. I'm thinking, okay, well, lemonade is made with water, but there's sugar in it. So that sugar messes it up. It's no longer straight water, and that's what you need, straight water. And me being the cool person I am, I'm out there smoking blunts by myself, being cool, trying to chill while I Skid Row. There's nothing wrong with smoking weed. Weed ain't the issue. Have to drink water. Simple. I'm not gonna stop saying it because it's so important. Because you could find yourself in some serious trouble, especially if you're by yourself, like I was. And again, if you see somebody suffering from heat exhaustion, the first thing you think is they're drunk because they can't get up. They're staggering there. And that's the first thing you think. So you deal with them like that. And that's not how you're supposed to deal with someone that's dehydrated, because they're not drunk, they're dehydrated. There's a difference. Well, anyway, please, people, make sure you drink that damn water. You do not want to be out there having fun and then find yourself dizzy, fainting, falling out, and not being in control, because that's one thing a person never wants to feel. Well, any normal, sane person never wants to feel like they're not in control of themselves. Nobody wants to feel out of control, like they can't sit up, they can't walk, they can't talk. Well, me personally, I don't want to feel like that. I've never been out of control. I've never been where I can't sit up, I can't talk. I'm 56. I've always been in control. At that Skid Row concert, for them 15 minutes, I couldn't control myself. I couldn't sit up. I couldn't get up because I was dehydrated. But after some doing, I managed to get up on a bench, no doubt about it. But regardless of that fact, the fact of the matter is, I suffered from something that I didn't have to if I would have just drank water. And once you're suffering from it, it's too late to go grab up some water and drink it and think you're going to be like Superman. Bingo. No. Now that shit has to run its course. You got to sip your water. You got to find a place to lay down. Luckily, there's some good people around me. They helped the brother out. Every time that I dropped my money, which I dropped it 3 times, they picked that shit up and gave it right back to a brother. They ain't mess around. Yo, peace, for real. Anyway, like I said, drink that water, stay hydrated. That's the most important thing if you have to be out there. But no person should be out in 95-degree weather for 10 hours. Like your boy was. Just trying to chill. But regardless, that's a learning lesson. I promise you that will never happen again. Because even though I don't like water, I bet you I started carrying that shit and drinking it on the regular. So again, stay hydrated, people. Peace.